baby, we got a voicemails one for you this week.
That's right. It's just me and Meatball. It's just family this week.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about a lot of things, including shitting in a bag.
Relationships, past, future, and present.
And shitting out a load.
And also keying cars and what it means to be Jasmine Kennedy, the president. Dupree.
Yeah, Hoover,
the president. Enjoy this episode. We take voicemails, no guest, and we're wild as fuck, and I'm dressed like an art teacher.
Who's the mean one now?
And remember, if Dipper's the mean one, send a cuss face emoji to 213-536-9180.
It's not remember. They're learning about it for the first time.
This is my real.
Mom.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213
Hey.
536 91.
What?
80.
Wait.
Our email is sloppyseconds@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Oh, how you slept, you stupid little fucks, you not little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper, Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
It was really, I liked the 80.
80. With that eye.
What?
You doll-eyed.
What do you mean?
Wait, do it again.
What do you mean? 80!
You look crazy.
I want to ask you about a text you sent me the other day.
Why do you always start with our texts? It's like, can I ever text you something and you not bring it up on the pod? What was the text?
You said I was mean.
Oh, yes. I do believe that you are the mean one. I think that people think that I'm the mean one, but I think that you might be the mean one.
You sent me a screenshot of someone messaged you something.
Hold on. I got gum.
Someone messaged you something, and in the text, the copy.
They said, I wanted to send this to Dipper, but he's mean.
But you seemed nicer.
You seem nicer. Yeah.
And it was a clip to a thing that's...
I think you're the mean one.
And
I think I'm
like,
the drunk aunt.
I do believe that is accurate.
And indeed it is.
And indeed she drank. And indeed she slurped. I do believe that you are the drunk aunt. I think that... I don't think that I'm mean or mean-spirited. I think I lack patience when it comes to, like, certain qualities that people have.
Qualities.
Some of the qualities. I'm not a fan of some of the qualities that some of these people have out here in the world. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'm like, no, can't do that. No, don't have the patience for that. I'm a little quick.
Much more forward and with how you talk to people.
But you're also like, I'm bored, and walk away from people.
But that's fun the way I do it. I go, oops, I'm bored. No more.
Oops, I'm the drunk
And
aunt.
you're like, no. Or like, I don't know. I just think that like the way we interact with people is different.
I think, if we really want to be honest about it.
I will feign being nice to people, whereas you
don't.
In situations are just like, you'll just give someone a stank face and be like, I don't, okay, and walk away. Whereas I'm like, oh my God, yeah, no. And then I will find a way to small talk my way out of it.
Correct.
Or I do one of my favorite things, which is, oh my God, did you see this thing over here? And then walk them to it, show them it, and then I walk away.
You watch me as I walk away.
Watch me as I walk away.
Legally Blonde? Is that where you're going with that? I did experience over the last couple of weeks a lot of people talking out of the very side of their necks to me out in public. Acting as if we were friends.
Oops, and why?
You know, they were like, oh, back from the dead.
Oh, because you did take a little hiatus from bear activity.
Not even that. Just like, but they were just.
I didn't see you at any of the bear happy hours.
I've been working. You know, I have a lot of projects going on right now.
Many projects.
But there were a couple people who sort of came up to me and I was like, oh, I didn't think we were like that. The way they spoke to me. And I just looked at them and I was like, is that really what you wanted to say to me? Like, I did exactly what you're describing, rather than go like, ha ha ha, yes, the internet's wild. Life is crazy.
I do believe that I do have the I do believe I do. I do. I believe I have the reputation in the Los Angeles area and the queendom of the divas and dolls that are performers, that I'm kind of rude and cunty. But I think it's
You
like,
got on stage and said you were taking $50 away from Kendra Onyx for being late.
again, it was a $50 bonus that I was giving all the girls because we had a great turnout. So I took that bonus away because why do you deserve a bonus if you can't even do the basic job of showing up on time?
Why is she going to Alaska?
She always goes to Alaska.
I know.
She goes up there with Frankie Doom and they work in a fish hatchery or something and they like make a ton of money. She makes like a ton of money, enough money to pay her rent for the year, and then she comes back
Go off, sister.
and then does drag for like fun
You better do it, Kendra. Okay, but you have the reputation.
of just being a bitch. But I'm not mean. I think people assume that I'm gonna be mean and then they meet me and they're like, oh, she's just
You do
particular.
sassy, you don't
Yeah,
do bitchy.
I do sassy. But I think that people, when they talk about you, they're like, no, he's mean. Listen up.
I
If you think
it's the-
Dipper is mean, send a, what's a mean emoji?
Well,
Send an angry face
I
emoji
think
with a
s-
thumbs up. if
Oh,
you
the
think
red
he's-
the red face with the cuss?
Yeah, if you think that, oh yeah, red face cuss mouth.
Good old red face cuss
Red
mouth.
face cuss mouth.
I was
If you
gonna
think
say-
the Dipper's mean, and then send a little lady flipping her hair if you think I'm the mean one.
And I think straight people use the purple emoji
The devil, the horny devil.
as angry,
Maybe that's
horny.
horny.
That's what I thought. You
I'm really bad at text flirting, I've discovered.
Oh, I'm good at it.
Of course you are.
Because it's
It's literally all you do.
okay. We started the episode with you asking a question.
Forgot it already.
You said, "What's tidal wave?"
What is tidal wave? Someone's just messaging me, seeing if I'm going to be back in Palm Springs in a couple weekends. And they were like,
Tidal waves in Palm Springs? I thought it was a Floridian party.
I think it is, but they were saying it's going to be after tidal wave, so maybe no one's going to be in Palm Springs.
Tidal wave is in Florida, and it's a big bear party.
Yeah, so if everyone's going to go travel, then they're not going to go to the bear party that's in Palm Springs.
What
now.
bear party's in Palm Springs?
Bear Union? And then the next day it's Communion?
Oh yeah, but they have bear union everywhere. They had a bear union last night here in LA. It's not like it's a big event. It's like
And I was at Tusicles singing along to musicals when I could have been hogging on knobs.
Yeah, but don't ever go there because I will be there. Okay?
I think we got a phone call about this. Very topic. Oh, hey, everybody. Thanks so
There's
much for
no
listening to
guest
this week's
today.
episode. We don't have a guest.
It's just
There's
us.
no one over
It's
here.
just family.
It's just family here
and
today.
we thought we would do.
We need to get Ross Matthews in this studio.
How? He lives in New York with Drew Barrymore.
They share a home. They found a window and cried together.
They go to bed in I Love Lucy beds next to each other.
And they poop in toilets right next to each other like Megan
The trainer.
the trainer, yes.
So we don't have a
Speaking
guest
of the
today.
trainer, Mark,
Speaking of the
come
trainer.
home. Jesus Christ.
So we don't have a guest today, so we thought we would listen to a whole bunch of voicemails and listen to your stories, give some feedback, do some advice. You pulled out this beret and I was like, oh, and you said, well, we're giving advice.
Yes.
But I just don't understand the correlation.
I thought that this outfit gave like art teacher that you go to when you're in high school because you're like, she'll understand.
That does, but it was just like when I was like, oh, a beret. And you were like, well, we're giving advice. And I was like, oh, it's just
I had
the
to
beret.
give the
equals-
long answer. Do you know what I
We're
think is
giving
crazy?
advice. What?
When does this one come out?
I don't know. In a couple days or next week or
Okay.
two or
Well, I
next
wanted
week?
to talk about the All Stars
Yeah, it'll be very relevant.
because that's coming out. But I just wanted to say, I think it's very odd that they went to this Capitol and then we're like, I thought when they were like, we're going to the White House, I thought they got an invite into the White House. And like,
No, they
I
went
thought
to
they
the
were gonna
National
be-
Mall.
well, and then they took pictures in front of the White House, out in front of the gate. But I was like,
Right.
I think it's very rude of whoever at, I'm assuming Paramount Plus was doing that and not World of Wonder, to make those girls stand out there on an overcast day
Well,
on the National Mall with all those tourists. It wasn't even like,
And someone
They
pointed out
cut off the.
they could have AI'd out the tourists and made it look like a real photo shoot.
But it wasn't. It was just those girls there. I would have been so. That was like the challenge in RuPaul's Drag Race when they're like, sell apples pies on the side of the street.
Would you like to buy
What, you
some
wanna buy
cherry
some
pie?
Might want to change your voice up a little bit.
Think soprano.
You know what I mean? Like, it didn't seem fair. It almost felt. I couldn't tell what was worse, that or the fluorescent overhead lighting when they had to play games. Miss Vanjie's first go around.
Oh, season 10.
Yeah. It gave that energy where it was like, not the thought process ended before they were like, oh, let's get a filming permit. Let's do this.
You can't blame the weather on a person making a marketing schedule.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Like,
I'm blaming the concept, but we can move
It's
on.
a cool idea. Listen, it's an election year. It's airing all summer long. I have a feeling there's probably going to be a lot more like election related challenges on All Stars. They're playing for charity. I'm sure they're going to hold those vote.org signs, the house, on every episode.
Down boots.
Down boots.
Down boots, baby. I don't know. It just looked
I like when queens are
in spaces where they shouldn't be.
tapped in to, like, even just red, white, and blue. I feel like we talked about this a while ago, but like I saw Varla Jean Merman's show over the summer, and she made this point of like the smartest thing the conservatives did was brand themselves as patriots.
Yes.
Because they own the American flag imagery now.
Yes.
But that's not true.
Of course.
And one big thing
I
about
think the
taking
idea
it
of taking back the red, white, and blue and the
Oh,
flag.
the red, white, and blue. Oh, the funny things you do, America, America. This is you.
All right, first call.
I think we're going to take a break, and when we come back,
That was
we're
15.
You second guess me every single time. I'm staring at a screen with a clock on it.
Yeah, I don't have my little JBL.
Not a soul can.
Can clock. And we'll be right back out of this break.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima Cotton!
Quince.
At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either, and if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy, just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten. And we're back.
I pulled soy mini voicemails. I pulled tons of voicemails.
Kind of a missed opportunity that Ariana Grande and what's her name didn't, or Cynthia Erivo didn't do any Wicked thing at the Met Gala.
Maybe there was no time to rehearse. Maybe they were in an embargo with the marketing team. Maybe the marketing team over there at the Warner Brothers or whoever is down at the Warner Brothers, whoever's producing the film, said, we need to wait for an overcast day and take you down to the mall.
Take you down to the Mall of America. Walk around with the people.
Ride those roller coasters at the Mall of America. Can I play you voicemails?
Yes.
Or do you want to keep chatting?
I love that Mall of America roller coaster.
Here's the first call. Oh, yeah, you need those voicemails. Here we go.
Hey, Slops. So I'm just listening, and you guys are talking about how at some point in your life you have to shit in a bag if you have a roommate.
Yes.
And I can't agree. I have been a bag shitter 5 times over. I had a roommate who would get up about 5 minutes before I did in the morning to get ready for work, but his routine was 45-minute long shower. He was a model. I'm a comedian, so, I get ready slower, quicker, I don't do a whole lot. Anywho, he would take 45-minute showers, and sometimes I would have to shit in a trash bag, and it's very real, and it really happens, and I hear you, and I see you, and I don't judge you. You may ask why I put up with it and, didn't just knock on the door. Well, he was a model and a former soccer player, and, sometimes he just didn't really, put a towel on. And I feel like he would have to punish me if I was rushing him out of the shower. So, guys, let him do what he wants if he has a nice ass. Anyways, goodbye.
Thoughts?
On which part? This is a two-parter because I've never lived with someone that I was attracted to.
I've
And I think I'd-
stayed with someone that I was attracted to, but I've never had like a roommate on a lease that I was attracted to.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Do you remember the Comedy Central show or the Max show, the other two?
Yes.
In the first season, he like
makes out.
hooks up with his roommate constantly,
Yeah.
but then the guy's like, "I'm not gay."
Yeah, I just thought that was for fun. You do that with
We
your
watch
friends.
Survivor. You suck my dick.
2, why didn't you just wake up 5 minutes before him? 45-minute shower? That's insane. I don't care if
Psycho.
he's a model or what.
Yeah.
There's nothing that takes 45 minutes in there. There's nothing. To
And
wash your whole body, like 30 minutes is even to me a long shower. 20 minutes,
and
it's closer to like a normal length, but I think 15 minutes is probably all you really need.
Tim,
You jump in, you scrub it, you rub it, and you're out.
to me, it's a numbers thing. You started the call by saying you're a 5-time bag shitter. That's maybe it's
That's too many times.
It's too many times. It's definitely 3 too many times, and it's probably 4 too many times. Like, we're saying it like, oh yeah, we've all
I did
experienced it
one time, and
in
I
an
made sure it
emergency.
never happened again.
Because the thing about shit is it stinks.
And shitting in a bag is disposing of it. That's the other. It's like it becomes a process.
Right. Well, and on Broad City, they had a whole episode about that. Remember that?
Oh, really? See, because where I lived when I had to do it, we had a garbage chute, but I
Oh.
wasn't about to drop a loose shit in a bag down the garbage chute because I didn't know if it was gonna like
Land and
explode
explode.
and get all over everything. So I like double bagged it and maybe even triple bagged it and took it down to the garbage via the elevator, which I'm now realizing is probably it was grosser. But we pick up our dog shit. Well, I don't have a dog, but you pick up a dog shit with a bag, so I can't. They could have thought it was a dog shit.
Yeah. Oh, my Doberman, my Rottweiler, my
Siberian husky. It was a big one.
husky. All right, slay.
Oh,
Part 2, catching a sneak peek of your roommates. Doodah.
Doodah. That's just never been a thing for me. But I guess I've only ever like lived with people that I knew before I moved in with them.
Right.
So I was never like, and if I was attracted to them, I wouldn't have moved in with them. I have a friend who recently moved into a place where they're attracted to their roommate, and they have to like, well, I'll give it away if I say too much, but they like to watch.
Tampa. Oh. I kind of like
the
to
smell.
watch.
Hi, Fox. So I just needed to call in to share this crazy story. So let me just preface this with I'm a trans guy who's pre-T, or any transition stuff yet. And my fiance is a cis man. So I was giving him head, not that long ago. And he goes, midway, he goes, yeah, I haven't taken a shower in 3 days. I'm like, so, I mean, I know 3 days isn't that much, but
It's a
my
lot.
brain was like, you mean to tell me I'm sucking your dirty cock? Like, that's hot, but also kind of disgusting. All right, yeah. Goodbye.
You left out all the details.
Yeah, like, well,
Did you
Did
know
you
it was
fin it?
funky?
did it taste or smell funky?
Or you only were grossed out once
What-
he told you?
What does your partner do that for 3 days it doesn't? Do they just lay in bed?
Because even if you sit on the couch for 3 days,
It's going to build up a funk. 3 days is, hey, everyone,
too long.
too long to not bathe your body.
It's fine if you're not being around other people and you're doing like your little depressive
Yeah,
jaunt.
but it's not okay
But by,
if you're
like,
gonna
day
put your
4,
genitals
you
in
wanna-
someone's mouth.
You want to do, you hop in, you scrub, you
You
rub, you hop
You
on.
tug. Well, then you hop
You
out.
tug?
No, I don't tug on it.
I
But you gotta
used
get
to jerk off as a kid the shower was the
Well,
jerk off spot.
instant disposal.
And it would always be like, what are you cleaning in there? Like, they got me, gal. They knew everything.
Maybe
was
that's what
going
he's
on.
up to in the morning. 45 minutes. He's really tugging and jerking it.
Jesus.
That's crazy to me, though.
A 45-minute shower. I could understand.
That's so
Listen.
long. Where are you that water is that cheap?
If you're a model, I could understand showering for at most 15 minutes. And then,
Skin routine.
yes, lotion,
Because you're not supposed to
tweezing,
do your
shaving.
skincare routine on your face in the shower because the water is too hot.
To me, I do all that, the lotions and potions after.
Well, yeah, lotioning and potioning, but like scrubs or like masks or anything,
Oh.
you're not supposed to like put on. And
I just started using something different on my face than on my body recently.
I can't. The Lord can't even help you, huh?
But you're in a different position because you do makeup. You know a lot more about how to clean your face different.
But I still have problems.
But what's the difference between the sensitive body soap that's on my body
I don't
that's
know.
on my
I'd have
face?
to read it, but for the stuff on your face, well, and even on your body, I mean, you want a gentle. It's gotta be gentle for your skin.
I
Well, for
don't
my
push
skin.
hard.
Next call. I don't know what you do. I use a lot of Kiehl's products.
Same. I like Kiehl's. I like Dr. Bronner's.
And then that's what I use for my body soap. And
And
then
then I use Dove. Sensitive.
sensitive skin,
My skin is so sensitive.
chicken skin.
But my friend has a really cool brand called Atwater. He used to run Kiehl's, and then he
Oh, shut
launched,
up.
and then he launched Atwater, and they have like special bars that are like, this is for your face.
Yeah. Does it have a scrub in it?
No,
Because that can
no,
cause
it's
abrasions.
soft and it smells like grapefruit. A brain tumor?
Abrasions.
Here's a call.
Y'all need to go back to school because
Clearly.
there's only one way to spell minute, and it's MY-NEWT. Goodbye.
Minute.
Do you realize how much time we spent spelling words on the podcast?
Yeah, I listened. It was like a whole 20 minute. It was like 20 minutes or 15 minutes. It was like a whole a break.
Whole act of the play. Spelled
Dysentery.
Oh.
No, it's DY. I'm wrong already.
Here's one.
Hey, I just have to say I thoroughly enjoy the way Meatball always says poop. It is poop. Oh, I got poop. Poop.
Thoughts?
What did they say? I thoroughly enjoy the way what?
You say poop.
Poop. Oh, I poop. Oh my God, I pooped.
In a bag.
I think that's because when I used to nanny, kids say stuff weird and I would repeat it back at them. So it'd be like, I have to poop. I'd be like, oh, you got to poop. And so now I just say stuff weird.
Do you ever want a kid?
I can barely take care of a cat.
You spend a lot of time and energy on the cat. I think you would be a good parent.
But okay,
There'd be a lot of rules.
too many rules. And also I'd be like, I'm a screamer. So I'd be yelling at that kid all the time. And also my
You'd be the
dream
kind of-
schedule is to be like, traveling a lot. So
you would also be the kind of parent that, like, if you ever got the like cuddle moment on the couch and like watch a movie and they could like nuzzle up with you, the kid would like cherish that for 8 months because it would like never happen regularly.
I listened to this podcast where this woman is a mother of 2 and she like is an active lady. Like she's like, I'm not gonna let my kids manage my life.
Tear me down.
She literally is like, I don't play with them. I'm not gonna play with my kids. I don't do imagination. I don't do pretend. And then she like goes on vacation
Is
with
it
it.
Natasha Leggero?
No, but does she not play with them?
No, it just
sounds
sounds
like
like
her.
something she would do.
But then she goes on vacations with her friends and she comes back and then the kids will be like, okay, but you care about your friends more than you care about us. And she's like, I care about all of you the same.
The same.
Just flat. Like, I was like, I would probably be like that kind of mother.
Mm. Here's one.
Hi, Slops. I'm listening to the Miss Toto episode,
Slay.
and you guys are talking about queer as folk, and I just have to interject because
We didn't know
I
anybody.
started watching that show a couple of years ago. I mean, more than a couple of years ago. I was in college. It was on Netflix. I was like, whatever, let me see what this is about. And I was into it. I was loving it. I was like, oh my God, this is great. So dramatic, so gay, whatever.
So dramatic.
And then I got to that episode where the one guy, I don't remember what his name was,
Ted.
but he liked to pretend to be like a masked Dom Daddy online, but then he was like a flaming Mo in his real life.
Emmett.
That one.
Big tall Emmett.
He
Played
falls
by-
in love with like an old man, like he has like a sugar daddy moment, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you on a trip or whatever," and then they start fucking in the bathroom on the airplane, and the old guy like has a fucking heart attack and dies. I literally had to stop that episode as he's dying in the bathroom on the plane. I had to put the show down and never picked it up again. I could not handle it. That
It got
shit was
outta hand.
fucking sane. And why did they think that was okay to write? I just gotta know.
That show, I do remember, like, I think it wasn't really supposed to go past. How many seasons was it?
Probably a ton.
I feel like it. I remember being like, me and my friends watched season 1 and 2 a lot, but then like maybe 3, 4. Did it go 5 seasons?
You know it was originally a British show, right?
Yes,
And the
'cause we had
pilot
watched
is
the pilot is identical.
5 seasons.
Yeah,
of
I
the
think it went
Showtime
5.
show.
And so then me and my friends stopped, I think, at season 3 because we were like 4 and 5 just got too crazy. Like they just kind of ran out of ideas. Not the swallow, the audible swallow.
Because I read I read like crazy news, and then I realized that it was talking about the new Queer as Folk, not the old one. Because it was like the writers were assembled, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and I was like, what? The old one?
No.
There are like 20 undiscovered seasons.
But doesn't that
No.
happen with most shows? It's like season 3 is where it peaks, and then after that, it's kind of like where do we go? We've done everything we can
Listen,
do.
the Hollywood insider tea that I know is like, unless you are a proven entity, like who's the person who did The Good Place and Parks and Rec, and
Oh, Mike.
well, Mike Judge is from King of the Hill, right?
I think it was. Yeah, Mike Judge is King of the Hill, but
Maybe the same. Anyways,
what
unless
was
you're
it,
a
Mike Sure.
yes, yeah. Unless you're this like proven entity or like a Paul Feig or like a
Mhm.
whatever, when you are selling a pilot, like they like the pilot and then they're like, what's the Bible of the show and what's going to happen on each season? Like oftentimes in the room, it might not end up happening, but they're like, okay, season 3, they get a terminal illness.
But-
Season 5, there's a big swap at work, or this character dies, or
But that whole show went off. That person is correct. It went off the rails. Where Ted got addicted to drugs,
yes, I remember.
and then
Emmett,
became a
big
porn star.
beautifully played by Peter Page.
Why do you keep saying that?
Well, because he's the one actor. Well, no, I know their names: Gil, JTT, Hal Sparks, Peter Page,
So yeah,
the lady with the wig. Those are
li-
the people I know.
mom with a wig.
All right, well, let's take a break and then we'll come back with calls.
Beta.
Now you're doing Lois from Family Guy. Why?
Next call. And we're back.
Down. You look great. You know, I keep thinking about Rerun.
Is it because of the red beret?
It's the
Like,
red
he's-
beret, and like I
he
don't want
wasn't
to
in a
be
turtleneck.
rude, but the turtleneck to me is masculine.
Wow. This is what I'm talking about. You are the mean one. go ahead and send in the cuss mouth emoji if Dipper is the mean one, and send
I
the
prefaced
lady
it.
flipping hair if I am the mean one.
You gotta get up. I prefaced it
You gotta
with
get up to get down, baby. You gotta get up to get down.
I prefaced it with I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, but you were, and then you followed through with being rude. I showed someone, and someone was like, "I'm an interior designer," and so I was like,
Oh,
"Well, I'm
no.
working on my room right now," and so I showed him pictures, and he went, "Whoa,
You're kidding.
whoa! This is too much." And I was like, "Okay, you're being rude."
That is too much. Why do they react like that?
Well, because I need to get a new headboard. And currently, it's like, or change the, get it reupholstered because it's
Well, remember there was that person who said they would come stay with you for a week.
a week.
Live
Girl,
on your
I don't even
couch.
let my friends stay with me for 3 days.
Live on your couch and reupholster your ish.
No, they can stay in the guest room. I don't trust nobody in my home.
Here's a big question for you. It's a voicemail.
Hey, Big Dipper and Meatball, long time, first time. I'm curious, for the both of you, are either of you friends with any of your exes? And if so, to what extent? I'm curious, especially for you, Meatball. I know you just got out of a long-term relationship. So did I. I got out of a 6.5-year relationship that ended mutually, but trying to navigate that friendship has been interesting and a little bit messy. So I'm curious what both of your thoughts are on. Is it worth it to try to be friends with your exes? Thanks.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you were, how the breakup went, and that, but
And that.
and all that, such as. But the current one, we're not like friends, no. But like and then the one before that, he was cheating on me a whole bunch, so no. But if I see them in public, like the boyfriend from New York, the ex-boyfriend from New York, he's gay and he goes out to events.
He's
gay. He's gay. When we see each other, I'm not like rude. It's just kind of like hi, but like I don't really. If we break up, I generally cut you off and like you don't get to ever talk to me again.
Right, but you also haven't had the experience of a sort of like mutual or amicable breakup.
No, I've never had that.
Right.
So,
and that is the only experience I've ever had with people that I've dated.
yes.
And so
even if you say that you only dated for 2 weeks and it was something closer to 6 months.
We're supposed to have coffee soon.
You are?
I'm going to get to the bottom.
He moved.
I know.
He lives down the street from me.
I know. And we're going to go to coffee and I'm going to say, run me through how long we dated because I have no memory.
Pull up
of
the
that
calendar.
time. I have no memories.
But here's the thing: is when he told me the story, when he told me the story of how it all went down, I was like, "Yeah, checks."
What was the
Well,
story?
I won't get into all your business, but just some of your behaviors are behaviors of you now. Yes.
Like what?
Just the way in which you handled it.
Say it.
Say
what you're gonna say.
Just
let the words fall out.
We won't do that here. I just think that if
I want to
it
hear,
depends
I
on
can
how
cut
the
it out.
breakup
I
is.
want to hear.
Well, I can't even remember it.
Well, see, and that's my scenario too. That's why I'm going to be like, if you are able to remember this and tell the story, tell me, because
you know who does remember?
He does, and he'll tell me.
Not the growler going off. Yeah, I haven't been lucky enough to have like an amicable breakup yet, and I wish I could.
My ex from New York, love him, great friend. We talk on the phone, I don't know, every 3 to 6 months and like catch up, and I'm really happy for everything he's got going on. And like when we're in the same place, we'll make it a point to like have dinner or hang out. Because there's like literally no negative feelings there. Like if anything, there's sort of like nostalgic feelings and like, oh, what would my life be like if we were still together? Like that's how I literally feel.
I wonder if he would have gone bald.
If I would have?
Yeah.
He already is.
I was talking about you.
Yes. It's genetic.
Or stressed.
I was more stressed when I was dating him.
Well, there you have it. So you came out on top.
Well, with less on top.
With less on top.
Yeah, I think it is totally possible to be friends with your exes, but I don't think it's like a hard and fast rule or something that you're like, oh, I should feel bad about myself if I'm not friends with my exes. Like, I think each situation warrants its own thing.
Yeah.
If you were dating someone who was cheating on you and lying and like was awful to you, you shouldn't be friends with them. But if you were dating someone that like it evolved into more of a friendship and it was no longer romantic and you both made the decision to end things, you should totally be friends with them because they're an awesome person who you shared time
Yeah,
with.
it just depends on how the breakup went and like what the relationship was
But
like.
I think it is
also to
very gay to be friends with your exes.
yeah, it's
I
super
think in
gay.
the queer
It's most
community,
people. I feel like everyone's like,
there's
oh yeah,
like
that's my ex.
the
We
meme of
still.
like all
I
the
know
people
someone that literally
around the
moved it, like lives with his ex and are roommates now, and
Yeah.
like they're totally
they have
fine
new
and happy.
boyfriends or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like great. I wish that could be me, but also
Couldn't
I
it
have
be
to
me?
say, could not be me. I also have to say I haven't had that many like people that I would consider boyfriends.
See,
I only have like
just kidding.
like 3
Yeah, same.
relationships like that were serious, and then everything else was just like hanging out with guys for a couple months and then being like, eh.
A couple months. That's
That's not no. Not in New York, baby. When I was dating around, when I was seeing the town, I was
said,
just,
where's the red pickup truck?
where is the red pickup truck? He used to pick me up at the Boulevard in Pasadena. You know that gay bar?
I've never been there.
It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. But the red truck would always pull around.
Okay,
And
here's
I knew it was time to sucky suck. Suck a fuck. What is that?
the wig hair. What do you think? Here is do you have an issue with my hair?
Do you have an issue with it? You're brushing
This is
it.
my real hair.
It's my real hair. I just
Snatched
snatched
this
this up
up.
today. It's my real hair.
We love a meme. Okay, here's a morality question. Are you ready?
Hey, it's Flop Screams from Alabama. Hey, I got a
Greetings.
Buck Talk story and a question for y'all.
Mm.
So there's a local glory hole that I go to sometimes, and there's this guy that I've sucked off on multiple occasions. And the other day, I was driving down the highway, and I noticed one of those billboards for real estate agents, and I was like, oh, that's the guy I've been sucking off at the glory hole. So that's my fuck talk story. My question is, do you think it would be bad if I called up as an office and scheduled a house viewing and tried to fuck him at the house? I don't know. What do y'all think?
No. Does he know that it's you? Because it's a glory hole. I'm assuming because you've seen his face. He's seen your face.
Right. If you can tell that it's him, because also sometimes at like the video stores, you go into the booth. So sometimes people like eye each other outside and then they like walk into the stall. Other people
the
just
same stall together.
No, separate ones so they can use the glory hole.
Oh, why not? If you're okay, wait.
Because you're not allowed 2 people in a booth. Because the
Oh,
glory
so
holes have been chiseled away with a shank by horny cocksuckers. That's how the glory holes are there for the most part. They're not like installed because a lot of those video
Still haven't
stores.
been to one of these places.
It's well, no, you're flexible. I was gonna say it's hard to bend over in those tiny booths. Not a lot of room.
Oh, baby, I can lift this leg up over my head right now if I wanted to.
But yeah, the technical
Okay,
use of them is 1 person per booth. You have to have money playing in the booth and like porn playing.
I think that that's perfectly fine to do that, and it's also kind of hot. Like
it is,
but you got to make it seem like an accident. It can't be like.
This is why I wanted to. You gotta make it seem like an accident. So this is why I wanted to bring this up to you because my initial impulse was. That seems hot and totally fun and like a great thing to do. You're like,
but wait,
I
no,
know
morally it's wrong because when people invite
do that to
me,
you,
I get so upset.
Yes, and I just had someone hit me up on Sniffies when I was down in San Diego. It was not you, bitch. You are BLOC.
I blocked you.
I know, and I thank you. And indeed, you did. No, I was down in
my real hair. Sorry.
I was down in San Diego and someone messaged me on Sniffies and I was like, okay. And then he was like, gotta tell you I'm a fan. And I was like, I appreciate you for that.
Block.
I didn't block, but I just like, he was like, so are we going to hang out? And I was like, I'm with my friend tonight. And I just sort of like let the conversation die. Because it fucks with my head.
I think I'm fine hooking up with a fan, but I need to know that they're a fan.
To me, if I meet them in person, it's okay. But there's something about the like messaging back and forth and then the identification.
On Sniffies, your face is available?
Yes, I just post my whole shit.
You push your whole and your shit.
I put my shit in a bag and kick it down the elevator. Post it. Post my whole and my shit. What are you thinking about?
This being...
So this is why I wanted to bring this up.
No, I think that's morally... that is morally corrupt.
You're sick.
You're sick.
It's morally reprehensible. But here's the thing. I feel like this is true faggot behavior to have a thriving bitch faggot summer. What was you saying?
A thriving faggot bitch summer, yes.
Is like this is what people do. Like this, oh, I saw someone at the bar that I thought was hot. You ask around and you go like, what's their Instagram profile? Oh, okay, their name is like Ronald. Cool. I look at Ronald's Instagram. Oh, it seems like he goes to this happy hour every week. I'm gonna make it my business to go to the happy hour to like try to get his attention.
That seems less invasive than like listening and like knowing our podcast. Like,
no, I'm talking about this guy.
Yes.
So,
I'm just saying it's two different things.
I'm saying people do that all the time.
Yeah.
People go like, oh, I want to meet that person. I'm gonna put myself in that situation. Now you have a little extra knowledge to know where this person, like, you can beep boop bop boop and call them up rather than... He said he sucked them off many times at the glory hole.
Hey, it's Mouth from the glory hole. I'm interested in buying a house.
No, because he would just... it wouldn't happen until they both showed up at the house.
And he went,
huh. And then he'd be like, do you want hole? Because he said fuck.
Yeah, he wants to do it in that staged home.
In the staged home. He wants to say...
Be careful. Sometimes those beds are just tables.
Sometimes they're cardboard boxes.
Yeah, you don't know what you're getting into.
So I don't know. I feel like it is morally sneaky.
It is sneaky.
And it's kind of scammery and a little stalkery. But
I don't like... there's something about it I just don't like.
But to me, if you've hooked up multiple times at the glory hole and you both vibe...
How do you vibe at a glory hole? You're getting your dick sucked. It's not like you're talking.
If you go back every time, that means the mouth works.
That's just that.
That means the mouth
That just
works.
means you know that mouth is good. That doesn't mean that you vibe. You could probably hate that person. But
hi, it's me, Mouth.
I'm looking to buy a home. Oh, yes. You recognize my... It's me, Mouth.
I don't know. I feel like the right answer is no. I feel like
I think the right answer is no, unfortunately.
The Joanne the Scammer answer is yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Here's what I'm going to say is it's morally it's questionable.
It's in a gray area.
And
more so than just a gray area?
No, I think it's just a gray area because it's not like, again, it's not like when someone listens to our podcast, knows who we are, has like heard us talk about
that's
our personal
morally
lives.
wrong? More so than this? We're putting this out in a public way.
Yeah, I think that someone who listens to this podcast and pretends not to know us and then invites us to have sex with them is worse than this guy who was actually already hooked up with this person.
Oh, you think that's worse?
I think us getting scammed into having sex with someone when they
scammed into
pretend like they don't know us, and then afterwards you look up and there's a picture of yourself on their wall is worse.
What kind of picture? Like the new Sean Videla photo?
No, it was the one of me as in the clown. It was like my Dracula image. So
that's bad.
They had known who I was for a long time.
And still went after it.
Okay, why'd you say it like that? You are the mean one. Next call.
All right.
Hey, Fox. This is just for anyone who is inexperienced in taking hallucinogens, including LSD, mushrooms, all of those things. The number one rule of psychedelics is you can always take more, you can never take less. So start small, go slow, and have a good trip. All right, love you. Goodbye.
She ate.
Why did she tell us that?
Well, someone else called in and said Meatball, stop eating so much mushroom chocolate.
Why? It's my life.
Sing it.
It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever.
I'm a big diva.
I'm a big diva who gonna die, baby.
Well, I think that's a really good advice. You can always do more. You can never do less.
Yes,
So start
but
slow.
I knew what those chocolates' potency was. I had already eaten one once before. And then I said, that wasn't that great. Next time I do it, I'll just take 2. And then it was fun. And it kept me up all night. And then I was tired. So I took 4 the night of that party. And then I was like driving there. And I was like, nothing's kicking in. And so I took 2 more.
Let's take a break, and we will be right back.
Should I get a smash burger? And we're back. Oh.
This?
Back.
Yeah, you can do it.
Back.
Play with the softer parts of your voice.
Okay.
This voicemail is very apropos of your outfit.
Hi, my slop queen. I am calling because I've had this thought that, like, I need to share, but it's not worth texting my friends. Anyway, there's this guy on Grindr. His profile says, I love chubs. Now, I am a big bear, and I consider myself somewhat handsome, and this man will not respond to any of my messages. His thing says, I love chubs. And I'm like, I'm giving chub. I'm 300 pounds. But am I also ugly? Also, one time I called about cow's milk versus breast milk, and I put on a fake French accent, and you guys debated if it was a real accent or not. In cow's milk. Love you guys. Bye.
Find that.
I don't know where it is.
Can you search like the yeah, maybe you're just not the chub he's into. Maybe he's only into like chubs of color. You said you're a white guy. Maybe he's into black chubs.
Chubs.
Or Latin chubs.
I do want to say, caller, that I have had this experience.
Or maybe your fat is not in the places he likes it.
That's true.
Sometimes they like a chub, but they just want big belly, no tits. Sometimes they want all tit and ass and no belly. Sometimes they want all 3. Sometimes they want you to look pregnant. I don't know.
No, I've had this experience before where like there's been a profile and it was like someone I was very attracted to, and it was like I messaged hi, they responded hi, and then I was like, what's going on? What are you up to? Like, should we get together? Like, I was just messaging them and there was just no response after that initial hi. And I was reading their profile and it was like, love, like thick, chubby bear dudes covered in hair, love gingers, love beards, love dimples. I mean, it was like literally describing me. And I was like, you're describing me and I'm very attracted to you. Boom. And they would just like not respond after that.
Well, what if he recognized you?
I'm just saying he loves all of those things, but not in the way that I carry them on my body. You know what I mean? You must have seen a mustachioed, mullet wearing twink who you were not. No, it always does.
No, there's a couple that I'm like, it's not working for me here.
Right. So you never know, and you can't take it personally.
But for the most part, any combination of mustache, mullet will work for me.
Yeah, I think I found the French.
Hi, my slop queen. I am calling.
No, that's just what we just heard. Oh no, but here it is.
Oh yeah, you could search the number.
The phone number.
I was just listening to your last episode, and I just need to let people know that the good news is you can drink breast milk meat because there's only dairy and lactose in cow's milk.
I remember this.
It's a sleigh button, baguette.
Why did you do a French accent?
There's only dairy in cows.
Wait, what? What was the?
I don't remember, but I remember we kept on being like, in cow.
In cow. Weird.
Oh my god, psychopath.
Voulez-vous?
Do you think that because we have this podcast, some people don't want to hook up with us because they're afraid that we'll talk about it?
Yes. Do you think
quit?
because we have this podcast, people don't want to
when-
hook up with us because of our personalities?
Oh, absolutely.
And like
Do
we
you
could
think
get
that people
away with a
can't
lot more.
Don't understand that
because-
we might be different people outside of this podcast and like act a little bit differently.
Yes, but it's also a turnoff that this side of us even exists.
This is like hide the wigs. And then on top of that, on top of my voice and this podcast,
This shirt is so big. I feel like it looks
what
like
size did you get?
a 3X.
Oh,
I
you
feel
should
like
got
it
the
looks
2X.
like a night shirt.
A
you know,
night
a little
shirt.
night
You
shirt.
you could got the little sleeveys off of it.
I know. I think I'm gonna give it a wash. Sorry, you were saying?
On top
I just
of
feel like it's so baggy.
you done? On top of having this voice and this podcast and being a fat chubbo
Show him the eye makeup.
and this eye makeup, but I'm a drag queen on top of it, and no one wants to date a drag queen.
That's not true. People are literally flooding
They
your
want
inbox.
to fuck me in drag. That's different. I don't do that.
No, other people do. The problem is that you and I run into.
We're bitches.
Can I be really real?
You're mean?
I'm the mean one. You're the drunk one. But listen up. We have a little bit of internalized shame. About
Fat
our
phobia.
being
Oh.
fat faggots.
Just the ugliest ones.
And so we turn that on as our front-facing public character to celebrate it and fake it till you make it and be confident out in the world. There is an element of that, you must agree.
Yeah.
And so when people are like, "Oh my god, I love what you do so much and that's so sexy," it's hard to
The blue
But look at the camera so they can
has
see.
run down the side of
It's
my nose.
hard. It's hard to have those two things come together. That's my psychoanalysis. And you let me know how you feel about this.
Hi, Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm curious to get your opinion on exchanging names during a hookup. So I went over to this guy's house. It's probably, 1, 2 a.m.
What's your fake name again?
Jordan. Or
You know,
Paul.
we both know what we want. Foreplay's great. He starts sliding in me. And I'm like, okay. And then I start moaning his name. And then I can immediately tell that he's just not into it. Is that gay? To exchange names? Goodbye.
I
don't exchange names unless they do it first. And then I give a fake name, which is
Jordan or Paul.
Jordan or Paul. But Jordan is very close to my name.
Lorgan.
So, so the next time we meet, if we want to like hang out or do something, I can be like, Logan, I think you just misheard me.
Wow. That's psychopathic faggot behavior.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Is that
we all
crazy?
have that. No. Yeah.
Do you give out? You say?
No, I say my real name.
I don't want anyone.
No one knows my last name.
Steamhauer.
A lot of people think they know my last name, but no one.
No,
really knows
because you
it.
give out a fake last name all the time.
It's just some of my last name.
I know. I remember the first time you gave me your credit card to go pay for something. I was like,
Oh, there's more here.
there's a few more letters.
A few more letters to this.
On the end of this.
Yeah. This is interesting because
This is my real hair. It's got one of those clips in the back, and it's like literally cutting.
I wish
into
this
my hot dog.
wasn't my real hair. How it looked.
It's my real hair, kid.
My challenge is names during sex. I hate that.
Yeah, don't say my name.
I hate when people are like, "Oh yeah, you're doing so good, Walt. Slide that cock in me, Walt."
But what do you call him? Because I don't like calling
I
people.
don't want to call them anything.
You don't like to call him dad.
You can do all dirty talk without
Ever using a
addressing a
name.
person.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's good. Oh yes, right there. Ooh, just like that.
I'm a
I'm a
big
big diva. You can do all of that without saying anyone's name. Okay, here's one.
Hi, Big Div. Hi, Meatball. Hello. Fucktinas. I'm listening to the Clown For You episode, and you guys are talking about shitting yourself as an adult.
Okay.
And I myself am technically an adult. I'm a little college student. And I remember one time I got fucked, bread, in fact, and the load was deposited inside of me, as one does.
Yeah, that's what breeding is.
And apparently she was still in there the next morning when I had a very long chemistry lab. It was about 3 hours that I had to stand there and not move. I could not go to the bathroom because... However, I did sprint towards the bathroom after it was done, and I didn't quite make it. And I ended up just shitting out the cum in my pants, and it was very loud. Is that gay? Goodbye.
First of all,
what is
First of all, why was it loud? I feel like.
Have you ever released it? Oh no, you haven't. It comes out like a fart.
But
it's wet. So
but I feel like if you're like running to the bathroom, it's gonna ooze out more than.
I think he probably had to shit too, because if it was still in there, he hadn't pooped that morning.
She was still in there.
She was still in there. I have never done that. I usually get it out like right after. Like I'm like, can I go to the bathroom?
You're like, come on.
And then you hear the. But I did know someone who hooked up with someone, took their load, was bread. It was deposited within him.
And indeed it was.
And then he held on to it until like the next morning. He was like, I just love to feel it inside me. And I was like, I don't know if you can feel it inside you.
Yeah.
I think you just know that it's in there. And he like kept it until they went to bed. And the next morning we all got up to go to Palm Springs together. And I was like, you gonna drop that load? You're gonna leave that here.
See, I'm glad I don't have friends.
You said it.
Hi, Div. Hi, Meatball. Love the show.
This right here. If you're not watching this, you don't understand. If you're just listening, but I've stacked wigs, and one of them is going rogue.
She looks like a flip.
Well, and indeed it is. My real hair.
Stop.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Div. Hi, Meatball.
Hello.
Love the show.
Thank you.
Meatball, stop doing so much mushroom chocolate. I wanted to piggyback on to the caller who got the toothy anonymous blowjob. I love an older silver daddy to give me a blowjob. I think they are so talented and so eager and hungry for the dick that who am I to deny a sexy daddy when he wants to give me one? However, this one gentleman gave me a blowjob in the bathroom next to the gym at my apartment complex. Wonderful. Amazing. I want to nickname him Hoover. But when I was done and I went to pee later, it started stinging really, really bad. So I looked down, and sure fucking enough, there's a half-moon-shaped cut bleeding. I don't know how long I've been bleeding for, under the head of my dick.
Bleeding?
A couple days later, and I really did debate whether or not to contact the gentleman and let him know what had happened. A couple days later, the guy hits me up again, and he's like, hey, stud, that was amazing.
Stud.
Can I get round two? And I said, hey, just FYI, I don't mind. We can hook up again. but can you please watch the teeth? And he replies, oh, I'm so sorry. I got brand new implants. I must not have known where I was at on your dick. And on top of that, poor guy, I think I gave him an existential crisis about his technique because he immediately blocked me afterward, even though I was nice about it. Anyway, goodbye.
You were nice about it.
Yeah, you could have been mean. Like Dipper would have been.
You were sort of drunk and nice about it.
Yeah.
That's wild. I don't understand how you could have a cut and not feel it in the moment.
I do. It's like when you initially get a paper cut, you don't really notice it for a while. And then it comes. Yeah, I feel like I would feel the stinging.
I do understand the idea of like, oh, I have new implants and I don't know like
No, you can't feel
how
your teeth.
big
You know what
my
I mean?
teeth are
But how do you get a half moon cut?
from the tooth, the shape of the tooth.
Going like,
I don't know.
I'm worried about you, boo.
You're mad about the mushroom chocolate criticism.
You don't fucking know me, bitch. I was wonderful that night. They want me back. He said he wanted me there weekly.
He said drop in, do the splits.
Should I?
Oh. I do mine with my fingies.
I mean, yeah, I think you were nice. It is. Sometimes you get embarrassed, and then you'll block someone.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I think he was just more embarrassed than anything, especially if he was like, "I'm sorry, I have new implants."
And you were open to a round 2. You even said like, "Let's do it again." And you're like, "I want to nickname him Hoover." You liked this blowjob
because he's so old, like the president.
Amidst
Donald Hoover.
What the cut? How would I say that?
Amidst the cut. No, even in spite of the cut.
Yes. The cut.
Hey, let's play that dictionary game again that everyone loved when we just started typing away on our
computers. I
I
don't know. I mean, I definitely I feel like we've heard lots of stories of people being like, oh no, I didn't clean out right and I accidentally shit on someone. I just like blocked them and I never want to talk to them again. Like, I get the impulse to block someone after a sexual mishap, but I also feel like walk back through that fire.
I'm always,
Go for round 2.
I gotta tell you, the last time I hooked up with this one guy who I was very excited for, it took me a little bit longer to finish than normal. And I could tell that he was annoyed with it. Like he wanted me gone, but I was like, in the words
there's
of
one
me,
thing about me.
There's one thing about me.
This is my real
hair, and I'm gonna finish. And I think because of that, he doesn't want to hook up again. But I'm willing to try to finish faster next time. But I don't know how to be sorry it took me so long. Maybe we could try again. And I've messaged him and I've just been like, hey, do you want to hook up again? I see that you're online. And he just doesn't respond anymore.
You could write and say, was it because it took longer to finish last time?
That's actually a great idea.
Just let me know. Well, Meatball, we made it to the end of the show.
Oh, just one more. I always want one more. Meatball, quit doing so many fucking mushrooms.
All right, I do have one more. But this is the last.
Okay, I know because we have people coming.
Hey, Big Dipper and Meatball. So I was recently just now listening to the recent episode of the podcast and heard a trending story about house sitters, and I thought I'd keep the trend going. So a few years ago, I was fucking around with this guy, and we hooked up a couple of times, and everything was fine, Gucci, cool. Well, the last time I went over, he said, hey, I'm apartment sitting for my brother. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So he gives me the address, the parking number, and the apartment number. So he's like, park here, here's the apartment number, just come on up. I'm like, all right, cool, fine. So we hook up, we have sex, felt great, fine, dandy, whatever.
Great.
Then we hear the knob on the door start to jiggle. I freak out. I run into the bathroom. Said brother had come home early. And when he walked inside, the first thing I heard him say was, bro, I just keyed the shit out of somebody's car that parked in my fucking spot. So then I bust out the bathroom. Like, you did fucking what? Excuse me?
So, long story short, I had him drive me to the bank and pull up $500 cash. Is that
That's it?
gay?
For a keyed
Good.
car? $500 isn't
Bye.
going to cover that. $500 is not going to cover a keyed car. Also, how many times have strangers parked in his spot that is his go-to reaction?
The first reaction is to
just start randomly keying a car.
Diva, the car is there, which means the person is there. Like, you're going to be dealing with the consequence. Why is who even keys a car? A child.
I don't know. A child. An adult baby. My old
bro, you would not believe I just
did.
keep the shit out of this car that was parked in my spot, not 8 feet away. Oh, you have a guest here? Oh, my bad.
Well,
Bitch.
I don't think he was supposed to have guests over at the house.
It's his brother.
I mean, I don't know about all that. But then Miss Jasmine busts out the bathroom. That's what I'm going to call her. She sounded like Jasmine.
You're right. Should give a little more context.
Follow up to my car being keyed.
Oh.
For reference, I'm a 5'2" trans woman, and this guy's brother was like a 6'5" bodybuilder. I have never in my life seen a man's knees buckle so quickly seeing somebody walk into the room, probably because he knew he just keyed my fucking car. Anyways, love you guys. Amazing pod. Goodbye.
I also just don't think that $500 is enough. Like, depending on how much damage he did.
Well, she said it was a few years ago, and maybe, maybe he said keep the shit, but it was just the door.
Yeah.
We don't know the details, but good for you for getting your money, Jasmine.
We're just calling her Jasmine now.
Slay, Jasmine. Meatball,
that
we've made it to the end of the show. You have anything you'd like to say to wrap things up here?
Listen, I had a wonderful time, and don't forget to send a cuss face mouth if Dipper's the mean one, or a lady flipping her hair if I'm the mean one, or a wine bottle if I'm just the drunk aunt.
And if these fuck talk stories made you horny, go ahead and join me this weekend at Drain Your Nut. You can get details at drainyournut.com. On Saturday during the day, it's a bear party.
And
And on Saturday night,
oh, sorry,
there's another party. And on Sunday, there's another party. So drainyournut.com for all your details.
And if you're in LA this Friday, it's going to be a wonderful time at
Tonight.
Tonight. What did I say?
This Friday, but it is
tonight. If you're in LA tonight, we have Delta Work at Precinct for Fat Slut alongside Miss Elaine and Minnie Horowitz and Torta Hugosa. I hope I said that right. And a couple more. Possibly someone from All Stars.
Incredible.
Yay.
Do you want to sing the phone number and get us out of here?
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode that come out every Tuesday and Friday. And send in your own fuck talk story to 213-536-91.
Yeah.
This is my real here. 80. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Goodbye. I'm going to get me a smash burger and put it in my real hair. For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Technical direction by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.